It's a random live stream. I meant to go live at 9, but I hit the frickin' hit the button too quick without changing the time, and it set it for 8:40. So here we are. Camera looks a little bit crooked. I don't know why I'm live. I was just doing Instagram live. I was doing TikTok, and then I'm like, you know what? Let's go on YouTube for a little bit. It's just a random time, but let me just see here. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I'm sure you can. I just want to tweet this out because why not? Oops, turn that off. Let me share this link. Go to Twitter. Hopefully that doesn't show. Live on YouTube. Morning. Swoop. Can't spell. Morning stream. Okay. Let's bring up the chat. Gutwire, good morning. Brian FC, how's it going? Arden, how's it going? Good morning, Sean. So I'm just finished uploading the AI bullet video. So that's going to be out at 11 today. So in, 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it will go over kind of the install, a bit of the specs. I did leave out, what did I leave out? I left out something and I watched it after. I'm like, I'm not going back to re-put that in the video, but I think it was the, what was it? I did miss something. It was this here, the rating, like the IP rating for it. So IP65 and IK04. It's not the biggest deal. The viewing angle is a little close compared to the Pro. Like we got 84.7, we got 46, and then 99. When we look at the Pro camera, it's got a way wider angle. I didn't show that off. I may do a video on camera comparison. The reason I didn't show it off because the video was already 10 minutes or close to 10 minutes. Jeff, how's it going? Jeff, I saw you in my you have work this morning. Yeah, I saw you in the in the Instagram. Regan, how's it going? Good morning. Kim, good morning. Alonzo, good morning. How's it going? Yeah, I usually don't do these morning streams, but I do have a bit of work today. I have somebody to push over to Unify Identity. So that'll be fun. We're just really going to be pushing them over for access, and that's it. And then we're going to be authenticating using G Suite, which is very easy, or bringing in their users from their G Suite. You really just authenticate with the G Suite with their administrator account, and it pulls all the users over, which is really nice. But yeah, the viewing angle on this is way bigger, right? 110 by 60 by 128, right? So we're at 84, 46, and 99. In the price point, this is only $50 more, right? So I do talk about things I like and I dislike in the video, which, yeah, I don't know if it's totally worth it right now. It will be in the future. I do know things that are coming out, which I couldn't say in the video, but I believe the AI bullet will be a wicked camera once those do come out. Ryan, good morning. How are you? There was a couple updates. There's an iOS update today, actually. Improve recording. Okay, this isn't really much. Fix blurry camera image. Okay. Does it fix? So I noticed on my this is iOS anyway. When I was doing the time lapse on my computer, it was pretty blurry and like there was a lot of artifacting. On my phone, it looked fine though. There wasn't much to it. I'm glad they added that feature though, like the time lapse. Where the heck is it? Yeah, right here. Add time lapse. I'm really hoping that they drop something for Unify Pro or the UDM Pros to integrate, the UDM Pro and the SE together. I'll probably end up doing a full video on that. I don't know if I should do another build video. I don't remember the last time I did a full UDM build. UDM Pro or UDM SE, I guess it would be. Full. So March 7th, 2022. So that's not super long ago. The problem with these builds, the interfaces always change, so there's always something new. I guess I could just talk about what's new, the new features in it. But there isn't a crazy amount going on with Ubiquiti lately. There's one thing that I do want to get though, which is, where the heck are they? These right here, these access point mounts. I like to do videos on like their accessories as well. I just don't know where I would mount these to my house. I think they would work pretty well though. Like mine are just on my ceiling, but if you're trying to get a mount for a business, I think these would work great. Now, what we really need is a clip for a T-bar or a I-beam. I think that would be awesome as well. You can retrofit your own, which I've done before with conduit and stuff like that, but Lewis, how's it going? Have you ever experienced using SSDs with the UDM Pro SE? I tried a 2 terabyte enterprise SSD and it caused never-ending problems. I have not. I just use mechanical drives. I just want to buy a Switch Flex to complete my camera install. Yeah, the Switch Flexes are very popular. Let's see, they probably aren't installed right now. Let's reset. I actually noticed that my power went out on a few of my cameras, like they flickered on and off after I've installed the AI Bullet. I'm probably going over the wattage, so I may have to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may have to run some more cables down directly into my network rack, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea anyway, and then I could get rid of this and put it somewhere else. There are models to 3D print. Yes, so I did see that actually. Somebody in the tech knowledge worldwide that I'm a part of, it's like a low voltage group. They created their own as well. I don't know if I could find it. Instagram. I don't think that's. I forget the name of their business. I won't be able to find it. But anyway, they created a clip as well, which looks really cool and it's very easy to use. Are you ever going to play bass on stream? Probably not. I mean, I just bought a new bass yesterday. So, you know what? I could just show you on Instagram. Oop. So I just bought, this is just a Squier bass. It's a 5-string though. I had to get a 5-string because I like the band Polithia. Polithia bass player, he uses a 4-string and a 5-string and a 6-string. But the new song that they came out with, he is using a 5-string. Not that I could play to his level yet, but I thought, you know what, whatever, might as well get a 5-string. I got rid of one of my guitars though. I traded it in and got this because I have far too many. I have 4 just sitting in this room and I got a few more downstairs. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll play, like, I made a video of me playing Blink, or a video of Carousel by Blink-182. I don't know if I'd ever play it on stream though. I went back to the standard drive in the end, was hoping the SSD would speed things up. It's pretty solid sense. Yeah, I just use usually Western Digital Purples. Phil, how's it going? First time, nice. Awesome. Yeah, this is a random time for me. We did switch back to Sundays at 11 a.m. I did try to do Saturdays at 11. I don't know what's going on Instagram. I tried doing Saturdays. A lot of people said they prefer Saturdays. That was a lie because the analytics definitely told me different. It was a lot worse on Saturdays for viewership. How much noise does the UDM Pro make with an HDD? It seems the fans are... as the origin, don't know if this is normal. I can't really tell you. It's not super loud, but my network rack isn't even around. I don't even have a hard drive in my SE, and my network rack isn't around me when I sleep because it's in the basement. Yeah, you're gonna hear some noise, right? You'll definitely hear some spinning, for sure. You definitely hear some spinning. Like even when I go downstairs, it is a little loud, but it's not crazy loud either. The UDMs and the NVRs and stuff are fairly quiet most of the time. Oh God, that's part of the video. Yeah, I'm hoping that they come out with more or release more NVR Pros. What am I doing here? Or at, yeah, actually, the NVR Pros, because I don't have two. I know they have been releasing these a little bit every morning, but also I don't know if I want to spend another, it doesn't even tell you the price when it's sold out. I don't want to spend another how much ever this is, load it with hard drives just to do a stacking video. I would prefer to do that with the normal UNVR, which I do have one sitting here right now, but I would have to buy a second one, which is fine. And then we could do the stacking on that. Does it show? It doesn't even show here. Oh, here, it still shows stacking support for multiplying capacity. Did they switch it on the UNVR Pro? Oh, it still says coming soon. And that's released to, I think the general right now is the stacking. Nathan, how's it going? How many cameras can you run on the UDM Pro until you really need to consider moving to an NVR? I think it's like 10 maybe. 10 of the low end ones, like the G4, not the Pro versions. So if we're running, I don't know, say in a normal house, you're running 4 access points. Something like that. You're running 4 access points. You got, I don't know, you have your threat management up to high. You're already bumping up to 43%. And then you could have, oh, really, you could have 20 cameras? I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. If you they have a page where it tells you how many cameras you could have specifically per device. Usually this calculator does a good job on that. Unless they fix something within their firmware to allow it, you know, to take up less CPU cycles. I just don't think you could have 20. I really would go with 10 and then I would switch to UNVR. The UNVR could handle 50. If I have both a UDM-SE and a UNVR Pro on my network, where does Protect run? You would want it to run on the UNVR. I'm trying to make it as less complex as possible. Yeah, so it would have to run onto the UNVR. It's separate controllers. What do you mean by stacking? So if you had 2 UNVRs and you need more capacity, you would stack them together. So the 4-bay could hold 50. Say you needed 80 cameras. You'd stack 2 of these together, and it would look like it's just in one controller instead of having 2. That's how I think it works. I haven't used the stacking yet, though. Brian, good morning. How's it going? Yep, I'm still doing consulting for sure. Yep. You okay? I'll take a look. I'll have to take a look. I'm behind on some of my emails. I typically look every morning. I didn't see one come in, but I will take a look. Make sure I didn't miss it. Yeah, yeah. You probably the more cameras you add, the more hard drive space it's going to use up, right? And Talk is I was going to say Talk. Yeah, Talk's not available. I can't wait for Unify Talk to come to other parts of the world. Like, I don't know why it's still only available in the US. It's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. It's been, how long? It's been a very, very long time since Talk's been available to the general public. Once Talk does get released to Canada, I will be doing a lot more videos on it. There is some stuff that is in early access right now. That's going to make it really nice. I love Unify Talk. I think it's great. Talk has been problematic for you. Oh, that's not good. What issues are you having? I think porting takes about a week. Some people said it takes 2 weeks. I have 4 phones and they are all down. Well, maybe it's a config issue, possibly. Johan, how's it going? Good morning. Oh, here we go. I missed that. Good thing you said good morning. Let's see. What do you think is the best value camera for home use, indoor and outdoor? So I don't use cameras indoors, so I can't really speak of that. Once in a while I place the G4 Instant inside just to watch my cats, but I don't like the idea of cameras being in my house. That's me personally. Indoors, so I can't really speak to that. The G4 Instants or the G3 Instant might be good because it just plugs into a power receptacle. But the best value camera, I think, is the G4 Bullet. I mean, is it value? I don't know. It's $199 still. But I love these cameras. I think they're great. I have one of these in my backyard. I have one on the front of the house. And yeah, I got a couple more. Ali, how's it going? Good morning. You have 4 lines through Ubiquiti. Like, okay, yeah, that's a little bit different. Karen, how's it going? Good to see you. They were working for 6 weeks. Now all call fails. Incoming calls show in talk, but phones don't ring. And have you opened up tickets with Ubiquiti? You may need consulting on that. How to set up remote access to Unify Network Controller for internet? I'm not too sure what you mean. Do you, like, remote access is turned on by default. So if you haven't turned it off, you could go to unify.ui.com and you could get into the controller to do config changes or whatever. Oh, this camera's in stock too. Do we have any stock in Canada? Oh crap, I don't know. I'm gonna go to my QuickBooks. Let's see if we have stock in Canada. Because I need, we only got G4 Pros. They raised the price on this too. So they dropped the price on the AI Bullet. Why is this up? I'm gonna pause this. They dropped the price on the AI 360 and then they raised it back up. It's like they're changing the prices daily, which is kind of interesting to be honest with you. OpenVPN, they have an OpenVPN. What do they have now? An OpenVPN server? Is it an OpenVPN server or client? I forget which one it is. I think it's client, to be honest with you. I did a video on the OpenVPN with like NordVPN using privacy. Do you have the IR extender with the Bullet? I had to RMA 3 times G4 bullets because the USB port was faulty. The IR light starts flashing. So I do have an IR extender on my backyard one, and it works fine. I've never had an issue with it. Yeah, their support's, luckily for me and other people, their support isn't that good. Because then people hire myself or Lawrence Systems, Crosstalk, Willie, you know, whatever. But yeah. Have you had a multi-site business with one site having a UDM with Unify Access and the rest hosted? Hosted. I'm not too sure what you mean here. Multi-site business, so you have multiple sites with one site having UDM Pro with Unify and the rest. I mean, I manage a lot of clients with a bunch of different, like some have cloud keys and some have UDM Pros. Is it possible to do a video on DNS lockdown on UDM Pro? So there's a lot of people who ask ask for certain videos to make. Like on DNS, that probably wouldn't be an overly long video. So what I think I might do, I might grab like viewer comments from videos to them asking to make a video about it and combine those all into one video. I think that would be good. I was also going to work on a troubleshooting video. Yes, I will be reviewing the new Dome, which we can't talk about because they haven't even said anything about it yet either. Is there a reason to upgrade from the USG Pro 4 Cloud Key to Dream Machine Pro? I'm running Protect on my UMVR. What would be the main improvements? I think you get a little bit more with the IDS IPS throughput anyway. The USG 4s are getting a little bit older. So I forget what else they would have in the UDM Pro that they don't have there. I haven't worked on a USG Pro in a very long time. So I'm not 100% sure what they don't have. I think the IDS IPS or like the threat management, there's going to be some logging coming as well. That will be in a future firmware update for like firewall logging, which I don't know if you'll have that either. How do I hire you for remote stuff? You go to my website and hopefully I see the email because apparently I missed one, but then just go to hire us. I charge $200 an hour. Canadian, so it's like 150 US. Just fill out this form. It's just a contact form, and then I'll get to you. I'm gonna try to get to most of my emails today. And yeah, you could either do the hire us or contact. It's the same thing. I need to change my website, but either way, The website works. People email in, and that's all I really need. If you guys want to hit the like button, we got 44 people here and 7 likes. Yeah, so I got to release that video soon. I got to watch the video first, make sure I didn't screw up or not mask out anything, and then we'll release it at 11. I think it's going to be a good camera eventually. It's just I don't want to give it away. I want people to watch the video. That's why I put it out there, but where's my thumbnail for it? Where's the thumbnail for it? My thumbnails. I want to hire somebody to do thumbnails as well, because I'm brutal at them. Oh god, that's not it. That's my Wednesday morning one. Is this it? Same picture. Same picture. Anyway. Yeah, it's an interesting camera. That's for sure. On my soffit, you'll see, and I did mention this in the video, there's so many holes in the soffit now because I've done a lot of reviews on different cameras and they'll have different mounting brackets. So I'm screwing up into the eaves, right? And it's just total mess. When we move out, we're probably going to have to fix that, I would assume. Do I ever go to Montreal? It depends on the size of the job. Montreal is about 5 hours from me, I think. 5 or 6 hours. So, depends on if it's worth the money. Sorry, I missed your response to OpenVPN on UDM Pro. Is this stable? So, there isn't OpenVPN on the UDM Pro yet. It's only available on the UDM SE and the UDR. They are coming out with a firmware update. They mentioned it somewhere here, but I have seen the firmware update. With this, yeah, right here. An upcoming version of the UDM Pro will migrate to Unify OS 2.x. So what that's going to do, it's going to make the SE and the UDM Pro firmware the exact same. So every time a firmware update comes out, it's just going to be for the Dream machines, and that's it. So once that comes out, then you'll have OpenVPN, you'll have load balancing. Load balancing is something that you're missing as well. And there's a couple other things. Oops. Jim, how's it going? Good afternoon. I don't know what time my first job's at. 9 o'clock. I think it was later in the day. I think it's 3. Let me look at my calendar. Yeah, 3 o'clock today. I usually like to get my work done early, but I knew I wanted to release this video, and I still had to put a bit of footage in it for like the night vision and stuff like that. What else was I gonna look at? There was something. Oh, that's what we could talk about. I think. What the hell was that called? Actually, let's just go to my Twitter. What the heck was that called? We could go to the article. How do I go to my profile? Tweets and replies. Oh, this was kind of funny. So on the overlay information within the Ubiquity cameras, and this is only on the web GUI, it's not in Unify Protect on the iOS. You go to overlay information, it goes to nerd mode. So the nerd mode is just showing your bitrate and the frames per second. I don't know if that's a mess up or if somebody in Protect thought it was funny. I don't know if people are going to get mad about that. I don't care. I think it's funny having a nerd mode. But it used to just be called bitrate. But people these days, you know, they might get mad about it, right? And we'll see. We'll see what it is. Do I have to have a Unify paid account to access the control? No, you don't. No. You just, once you have a UDM, if you have a UDM Pro or an SE or whatever, if remote access is on with your single sign-on, you could log in. Debug menu. It's a little weird that they called it that, but anyway, I think it's funny. I wish they allowed you to replace the logo too. I think that would be really cool to do branding for businesses. Can't find to add your system. You just need to go to unify.ui.com. I can't show it here because if I show you my console, it will show my IP, and I don't really want to get into that. Also, Now, when you do the sign in for your account, it's showing the UDM, the Dreamwall Pro, which hasn't even released into EA yet. You can't buy it, but I really freaking want one of these. Some people don't seem that it's a good idea, but I think it's really cool. What else do we have? I did this video on the green light of death. It's not actually dead camera at all. What happens, I unmanaged it from my Protect controller when I'm doing testing. And when it's not connected to a controller, this is what happens. Dreamwall Pro is nice. Yes. I have the you may send me an email and I'll try to help you out when I get some time. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't really exist. No. Well, hopefully it comes out soon. Create viewer users for Protect is very difficult. It's pretty easy, actually. I mean, you just need to add the user. It depends if you want it local or not local. If you want it remote. Pierre says, morning, any idea when the Unify Smart Sensor and 5G LTE router are going to be available in Europe? I have no clue. No clue. We don't even have an LTE router in Canada. I do have smart sensors. I have 3 or 4 of them. They work well for what they are. I'm trying to find. Oh, this is what I was trying to find. So Eero, which is Amazon, the Eero was always just wireless, like mesh. I must not have my Pi. I don't have my Pi hooked up. That's why I'm getting all these. But anyway, Eero used to just be mesh stuff, but there are coming out, and this headline's it's kind of misleading, but new Eero Wi-Fi hardware is ready to steal Ubiquity's thunder. I doubt it. They could try. I'm going to definitely do videos on it when it comes out. I did reach out to Eero. Radio silence. They're probably not going to get back to me, so I'll end up buying the stuff myself. But the Eero PoE 6, so they got an access point. And then they got this. How do I get... Oh, you know what? I want to sign out to Amazon first. Just one sec. I'm just interested to see what the interface is actually going to look like. It doesn't look like a bad device. Like, it's pretty nice looking. It's got 8 ports, 2 WAN. I think it's powered by USB-C. So it has 2 10 gigabit non-PoE Ethernet ports and 8 2.5 PoE ports. So that's awesome. Like for a small house or business, that might not be too bad. But how the heck do I find this on Amazon again? I forget how I found it. Can I click on it? Let's look. Let's just search it, I guess. Eero 6. Whoops. Amazon.com. Okay, so I think this is it. So it's 300 bucks. Oh, it's still not even out. I thought this was out. Let's see what everybody else is saying first for a second. Yes, it is coming soon. Actually, before we talk about this, another thing that's coming soon, which has been months, probably 6 months to Canada, coming soon. That once that was released, sometimes they put gear out and then it says coming soon, but it will release within like 20 minutes. I've been waiting for those 20 minutes for the last 6 months because I don't even have a Dream router anymore and I wouldn't mind buying one. I might be getting one for my dad and then hooking it up at his place. I'm waiting for the prices to stable in the UK as prices are crimping up and down all the time. As need to order a lot for the new home. Don't worry about the... Oh, so the referrals actually don't work anymore. Not right now, the affiliates. So they paused it for a little bit. I think next year they're going to restart it. Painkiller Harold, will chat be invoiced per your usual rate for questions no. Oh, this is a joke. Yeah. So you could ask questions. I just might not be able to answer them fully in live stream. Tech for fun. How's it going? Good to see you. No, it's not released yet. It's not even out yet, so it's coming soon. So this is the, let me move my big head. Is this just Wi-Fi 6? I thought I saw somewhere it was 6E. No, it's just Wi-Fi 6. So that's $299 US. That's expensive. Let me see. USD to CAN, $299. That's $407. Holy crap. If you look at that against, actually, let's see what the specs are. 1.5. It does have a 2.5 gig interface, I believe. I don't know. 2.4, yeah, blah, blah. Oh, it's got, no, that's 2.4 and 5. It doesn't have the 6. So it has 2.5. So it has, okay, so it has 2 interfaces. That's cool. Wi-Fi 6. It doesn't show. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So it's just 2x2. Oh, wow. They're charging $400 for that. So that is equivalent to the, I mean, if it may be a little bit better, but that's equivalent to the U6 Lite. Or whatever it's called. Where is it? Right? This is, what does this have on it? Where the heck is all? Does it not show it anymore? Did they take it off? Oh, it's 2x2. So they're both 2x2, but this one's only 100, and this is Canadian prices. So it's $299 USD, and this one would be $94 USD. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I don't know if they're disconnected or discontinuing the viewport. They have a couple products coming out in the Connect line that we'll have to wait and see if they are, because I haven't even seen the viewport come out in a while. Matt, good morning. Yes, the gateway, we'll take a look at that in a second. The gateway is $650, which is kind of pricey, but it does have those, well, it has those 2.5 gig on it, and they're all PoE as well, and then the 10 gigabit WAN ports. No, absolutely not. Especially the specs. Like I was thinking for, you know, $300 that it would be a 4x4 at least. What is the distance range between the U6 Pro and the LR? I can't seem to find it. It doesn't really say. The LR does go a bit further, but in my house it's 3 stories. And I was able to get range from both in my basement. I don't know if that tells you much. Josh, good morning. How's it going? Jack from TikTok Lives. Awesome. How's it going? Yeah, TikTok Live was very dead this morning. Not one person asked a question. So I think I was on there for like 5 minutes. And then I'm like, all right, see you later. Yeah, the viewport, I don't know what's going on with the viewport. I wish they would come out. I had, it's too hard to look at my Instagram. It freezes for some reason. But I had installed like 8 at this one client's. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I mean, I understand why people, I don't really schedule, this live stream's not scheduled at all, so it's going to be less people. You can use RSTP viewer app on the ATV, Apple TV. So Apple TV, if that's what you mean by ATV, they actually have a Protect app built right in. So you could just use Unify Protect and it will look a lot better than our TSP. All right, so this, I don't know about this. I don't know. $400. I just wonder what the interface, the user interface is going to look like for this. I don't think it shows any pictures here. Kind of does. This is maybe the topology. This doesn't really, maybe it does a little bit. I bet you it's kind of a, it's going to look like like how TP-Link did with the Ubiquiti interface. It's pretty much a copy paste. We'll have to see actually. But it doesn't look bad. Like it doesn't look terrible in a in a network rack. It looks like they have it just sitting on a shelf They're actually using slim 6-inch patch cables. Wonder if who they took that off of. And then they have this other switch here. I wonder if they're going to come out with a 24 port. It'll be interesting because the shipping and stuff through Amazon's usually fairly quick. So getting a replacement might be pretty easy to do. Recommended for use with the Eero 6, yeah, whatever. Works with most major internet service providers. I wonder what it wouldn't work with. Access to enhanced online security, this blocking, and advanced parental controls is available via a subscription. I didn't read that before, so that's sold separately. I wonder how much this subscription is. Eero Secure. Eero Secure. So it's $99 a year. That's for the Secure Plus. I mean, it does add a couple things. You get 1Pass, you get Encrypt Me and stuff like that. So that's actually not too bad. But for advanced security, you got to pay extra for that after you already bought the firewall? Are you kidding me? Let's see. Well, that Apple TV apps Protect sounds awesome. Thanks for the info. Yeah, so what I did too, I had mine on, I have a NVIDIA Shield, and I have Unify Protect running on the NVIDIA Shield. I haven't visited for a while. I heard Unify cameras now have skins to change colors from white to black. You might have been dreaming. Probably. I think there might be some skins for... I forgot what skins. Maybe the G3. I think it was the G3. Well, these G4 instant covers. Right? These are just those little wireless cameras. Oh, my cat just came in here. You got G3 Flex covers, which you could put camo, black, wood, concrete, whatever. Which I think I have a few of these actually. But for any of their bullets, they don't have skins for. If you want a black camera, you have to buy the AI bullet, which is $399. Yeah, the subscription, I can't believe that. Yeah, it's kind of insane. Yep, NVIDIA Shield. Yep. I don't know if it could run up to 16 cameras. I just had mine playing my front, like 4 cameras. That was it. Yeah, there's not much else that I need to look at. I don't even watch my cameras too much. They're more for when I get packages or to watch my cats. If I put my cats outside, that's when I have my cameras up. But I will have a screen right beside me soon just for my cameras to play. Hopefully going to build it into the wall. But now I have all this foam stuff here for soundproofing, I guess, but I'm surprised though, like it's expensive already. Like you're looking at $649 American. $649, that's $883 when you could buy a UDM Pro for, you know, $500, something like that. $643, and then you get PoE ports on here. I mean, mind you, it's not 2.5 gig. But, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Maybe Apple TV could do 16, possibly. I'm not too sure. You'd have to buy it and test it. I don't have Apple TV, but I did test it on my friends, but not with 16. I think I had like 4 cameras at that time. I'm just also waiting for Ubiquiti to drop. What do they usually drop? They do videos every month for like what's up and coming. They haven't dropped one yet. Let's see. I forgot what they call it. UI expert, not UI experts. Oh, Ubiquiti Insider. They usually do a Ubiquiti Insider the first week of every new month. So I've been waiting for that to do like a React video, and I want to see what else is coming. I would love to know. I'd love to know ahead of time what's coming out. I mean, I don't know if they'd even allow that. I'll have to talk to them. That's a good question. I don't know if there is. I doubt it. I'm surprised there's even one for Apple TV. because that really eliminates the need to have a viewport. So if you have Apple TV, they're going to end up losing money on that. Exit that. Probably only be on here 10 more minutes. We've been going 40 minutes. I probably should do some things. I need to watch that video before I release it, which is coming out at 11, so in an hour and a half. But this, yeah, I'm interested. I'd like them to email me back. That would be cool, so that I don't need to pay for it. But if I do have to pay for it, it looks like I'm dropping $1,000. Ryan, how's it going? Can I buy a G3 Instant from you? I wish I had one. I don't have one. I have a G4 Instant, and that's it. And that's the only instant camera I have. Oh, they have domes available. What? See, this is what I don't understand with the Ubiquiti store. Oh, this is the US. Never mind. Yeah, they got nothing. Canada gets absolutely nothing. Like, you want to do access control? Sorry, you can't do it. You want to quote a job? You're not doing it. You could quote the job, you just won't be installing any of the gear. You probably could do it with Blue Iris. I think I did it with Synology surveillance station. I'm pretty sure I did. You'll take that one. No, I need that one to do test on. No, I've never heard of that. I don't use DDNS on my UDM though. Oh my God, that reminds me. I need to cancel my Bell Business Internet. It's running, and I mean, I'm paying for it, and I don't even have the fiber line in because we do that 3 gig now. Whoops, my phone's going off. There we go. Amplify is kind of cool. I think Amplify I think they just said that you could put this into HomeKit. I'm pretty sure you could put Amplify in HomeKit now. I don't know why, but I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. I wish they would allow more integration with like home automation with the Ubiquiti lineup or the unified lineup. I think they probably will eventually. But this is what I do all day long. I'm waiting to do a video, so I just click on the Ubiquiti site and I keep going to the community page to see if there's releases come out. And that's what I do. I don't know what the next video is that I'm going to be doing after the AI bullet. Jupiter, how's it going? From Fort Lauderdale. Saw you on Reddit. Awesome. Or saw the rack. Yeah, the rack, there's a bunch of people complaining about it, but you know, that's the internet for you. I didn't have something. Somebody's like, what did they say? Can you please plug in the UNVR? And it's true, in that video I didn't have it plugged in. Have you done anything fun with the 3 gig? I have not. Oh, you borked WireGuard. Oh, okay. I haven't actually used WireGuard on the UDMs. Well, it's not integrated unless you're running some sort of package off GitHub. I don't use Home Assistant right now for anything. No, I was going to run it on a Pi. Somebody told me to run it through VMs, which I might. I have a Protectly box that I'm not using right now. Where do you post pictures? Oh, that's what I forgot about that video. Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to this. So, send me a DM. I got a crap ton. It only shows 9 there. You could do it through Instagram. You could do it through Instagram, Twitter. Just pull this up here. Where is my Instagram? Oh, just go to beacons.ai. Here, just go here. This shows all my websites. Where do you go? This it shows all my social media. Beacons.ai/Mac Telecom Networks. You could send it through Instagram, Twitter. I forget where else you could do it. Preferably not email or Facebook. If you send it through email, I'm probably gonna miss it more than likely. So what I'm doing for this new contest, I haven't opened up any of the DMs that people have been sending me. Or you could send it through Discord. Like we have a home lab video thing. I haven't opened up any because I don't want to miss them. But I think I got about 200 to 250 submissions. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this video because I don't want it to be like a 4-hour video. I think I might break it up into a few. And then the one that releases on the 13th, it will be like the top 10 home labs that I like. And one of those will win the UDM SE. I think that's the only way that I could do it. Mark, no problem. Have a good one. You should do a video on configuring Apple TV for Protect with 16 cameras. Yeah, I like my relationship with Ubiquiti though. they might be against that. Not, and I don't have an Apple TV. That's the other big thing. I don't want to buy an Apple TV just for that. I believe Apple TV has it. Yeah, I thought so. Let me look up Apple TV Protect. Oops. Unify Protect app. Unless it's broken now. Yeah, it's in the App Store. Yep. Pretty sure you could do it. If I could do it on NVIDIA Shield, you should be able to do it on Apple TV. Don't really have thoughts on flow control, no, on the switches. Just not in the UK. Well, you could, I don't know. I don't know what you could do about that, to be honest. I really want Ubiquiti to release a new video. 1 month ago. Hopefully they don't do it on Friday, because Friday is really the only day that I have to leave the house. And I bet you they're going to do it on Friday. Which is going to suck. That job shouldn't take me that long, though. NVIDIA Shields are great. We have a bunch of Chromecast around the house, but the NVIDIA Shield I like a lot more, but it is more expensive as well. All right, well, I'll stay on here 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna look at this video and then release it. I don't know. I might release it early. I might release it at 10. I get so impatient when I do videos, but we'll see. I don't know how well it will do. I don't even know if anybody's done AI bullet videos, have they? Maybe AI bullet. Let's see if anybody else has. Announcement. Oh, he did. Inside Wire did it. And then we just got me. AI bullet. Oh. A couple people have done it. Interesting. Interesting. Well, mine will be released shortly. I might release it at 10. We'll see how I feel. Do you have any pictures of videos that show what you do with the bundles of Cat6 wires in the back of your rack? Love how organized they are. I don't know. My Instagram loads so slow now because I have so many freaking reels. Like, I don't think this one shows it. What I do, because of the patch panels I use, these aren't my patch panels down here. These were existing. I use vertical cable, 24 port keystone. But you could really make it look nice at the back of the rack, because you just kind of, I don't know if I can make that. Kind of like this, but not that messy, right? So these look a little bit messy down there. And then we'd put a Velcro bundle around, or a piece of Velcro around the back, and then attach it to this cable management arm with these little, and they come with these vertical cable patch panels. They're just little tie wraps, but we don't put them on tight. So that's usually what we do. We'll put a service loop behind the rack, and then we'll kind of finger comb it in to the patch panel. The app works fine for me on Apple TV, but also use Homebridge and takes cameras into HomeKit easily. Oh, that's cool. I should look at doing more home automation. Like, the only thing I really have is through my Google Home, and I say, you know, turn on my office lights. You know, turn on my Lutron lights, all that type of stuff. Thank you for the £5. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all your videos. Cheers. Thank you very much. That will buy me like 10 coffee. Excuse me. Oh, my mute button didn't work. Sorry about that. I don't have my Go XLR. I was hitting the... Oh, why isn't my Go XLR up? Weird. Just had a minute to come and say hi. Oh, perfect. You have a great day as well. We're pretty much ending this anyway. Ubiquiti making any marketing PFNs or sell sheets to download? I don't know. I have no idea. Probably they do have a marketing thing. Ubiquiti marketing. I think they did. I used to use this a bit for... Oops. That was 7 years ago. Wow. I think this is all the marketing, though. I think that's all it is pictures. So I used to use this when I was doing like topologies and stuff like this. I would come here and download the PNG or the JPEG. But realistically, all you need to do, if I was doing a video on the AI bullet, right click and then save the image, and it puts it in a PNG file. Bye, out of stock. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ubiquity's popular though. You have to like TP-Link or some of these other brands might not be having stock issues because they're not as popular. When I post a video on TP-Link, it gets 1/10 of the views as Ubiquity. People love Ubiquity, right? And they have had quite a bit of stock, and they stock every day, but I do get the frustration. Like, I still need a ton of bullet cameras. I need a ton of AI 360s. I don't even know what else. Switches, door access. Like, I need everything, and I can't get it right now. And we don't have Unified Talk. Unified Talk seems to be like one of the only things in the US right now that constantly stays in stock. Which is good if you're looking to switch over to Unified Talk. You started to make some in Canva. So I use Canva as well. Let me bring it over here. That's what I do my thumbnails on. I want to find a thumbnail artist, but yeah. Canva is great. I mean, it's easy. Right? So this stupid picture of me. You could upload, oh God. Like all these pictures, all these stupid pictures. Anyway, I'll just show you, like, you know, it's YouTube, so you got to make these stupid, but instead of, how did I used to do this? I forget how I used to remove the background. I think I did a green screen or something like that. Anyway, with Canva, if you pay for it, you could edit the image and then you could do background remover, and it removes most of the background for you. We'll see how well this one works. Sometimes you have to go in there and erase stuff or restore if it like chops off your head. I don't know why that's taking so bloody long. Usually it doesn't take this long either. Oh, here we go. So that did a pretty good job, right? So now I don't have a background, and then you could edit and you could do these shadows. Whoops. The shadows do make the picture a little bit blurrier. I've really been liking this graffiti yellow though lately. But anyway, yeah. That's how I make my thumbnails. I need to find somebody who's a little more artistic though. Ginger Man, how's it going? I'm now dual ISP. Any idea when the UDMP will get low balancing? Not sure. We were talking about that a little bit. Soon means a long time. Who knows? They did say that it was supposed to come. Yeah, and I hope it does, because I'll do a video on it for sure. You do have to start making silly thumbnails. It's a hard line because you get the people who, you know, why is your mouth open? Why do you look like that? Why is your face so ugly, right? You'll get all those things of people saying bad things about you, but in the end, at the end of the day, you could always do A/B testing if you use what the hell is it called? TubeBuddy, and it will, if you don't have your face on there at all, it will tell you that it will do worse than the one with the stupid, you know, the stupid video on it, or the stupid face on it. So that's why I put my face on most of them. Some I don't though. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. Watch out for my AI bullet video. It may be out in the next 20 minutes. I'll probably push it out for 10 o'clock. It's 9:37 right now. I just got to review it. It's about 10 minutes long, and then I'm going to push it out. I will be live again Sunday at 11 a.m. EST, because that's my normal time, not on Wednesday. So everybody have a great afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to you later on. Take care.